Hello, everybody. Okay, this video is specifically for Alex, member camping, and I want to go back to here to the topic of the development of these drivers, where we are working together, Camping and I, through email exchange on the diagrams and all that. And there I uploaded a video where Campaign shows the sequence on 8 light bulbs. They are 24 volts and bigger bulbs, and it's showing a sequence. So I've been going over and over that video, trying to look for the way that he connected the bulbs to this driver. And yeah, we never exchanged a diagram on this, but now I realize how it was done. The way that Campen designed this driver is individual coils. And then later I realized when he was pulsing individual coils or group of coils, individual. So he has number one connection. It goes number one to number one negative to number one positive, independent. They're not in series. They're independent connections. Number two is number two negative, number two positive. Number three is number three positive, negative, number three positive, and so on until it gets to number eight negative, number eight positive. And now it makes sense because now we're gonna see a pattern. Now this is shooting full power to each light bulb. So I lowered the PSU to 5.0 volts. These are very low voltage. So I'm gonna turn on the electronics. This is version 1, okay? And I'm gonna apply power. And we're gonna see what it does. So, and here we see the pattern that it was shown on that video that that Alex did, and we see the pattern back and forth. And I remember that member Grey Wolf brought up the fact that number 8 and number 1 are not getting dual pulsing, which is true, and we can see it here. These 6 bulbs here are getting full power, and the ends are getting dimmer power, much dimmer. So, but this is what the design of this module is based to do. Now, this is not gonna work. It's not going to work with this series connection of 15 coils, because I guess we're short-circuiting the FET output here, the drain. So it doesn't work. That's why it doesn't show a pattern. Now we see a pattern here, but I have interlaced coils here. That means that we're supposed to turn on group 1 and group 2 and group 3 and group 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. So in order to do that, I have to have it like this, all in series, all 15 light bulbs in series like in the previous 2 videos. Otherwise, if I do it like this, each time it swaps, the field is going to collapse, and then another field is gonna restart, and then that collapses, and then another restarts. So I can reproduce that here, for example, with 5 groups of 3 coils each. Okay, so or 3 groups of 5 coils each. 3 groups, but they gotta be they are not interlaced. They are separate groups. For example, if I get 3 coils, I'm gonna turn on 3 coils, then turn off this one, turn off 3 coils, turn it off, turn off another, turn on another 3 coils, and so on. So I'm gonna be collapsing groups. And that's why he was getting the high spikes. Because every time you collapse a group fully, not just one coil out of the group, but the whole group, you're gonna get a big spike back. And that's gonna make damage the circuit. So yeah, this is a lack of understanding here. Excuse me. And I can try, like I'm saying, rewire the, but it's going to induce, but it's gonna be a typical induction, like we had it on motors and generators. Like it collapses the fields, and then another one. Not in generators. Generators, the inducing field never collapses. It's always on, and that's the principle I want to have here. That the main group doesn't collapse. Only one coil of the 8 coil group. Only one coil collapses and another one entered the group. One coil collapses, the other one, if it's going that way, it gains a coil and it leaves a coil behind. One coil out of 8. So we have a main alive live field on the rest of the 6. This cannot be done with this sequence. We gotta pulse one group, collapse that group, turn on another group, collapse that group, and turn on another group and collapse that group. And yes, it's going to create an induction, but it's not gonna be enough. We're collapsing the field. We are getting spikes back, and that's the reason why. Maybe it cannot be done because we are short-circuiting the FET design here. But this is the way that he designed this to have a pattern, and we see a nice pattern, except that the number 8 and number 1 is not getting full power. But it's still, this cannot be applied to the way that I have described it on the forum. It doesn't work with a series of 15 coils, turning groups of each coil in sequence. So we gotta work together and see what way we can do this in a way that we have to apply this, testing it with all 15 light bulbs, and they turn on 8 light bulbs, 8 light bulbs, 8 light bulbs, 8 light bulbs, and we see a movement of 8 light bulbs moving back and forth. Not one bulb, because these are independent. And once that you kill a coil, a group, it will turn off. And that's why it's not gonna work. I mean, it's going to work. Don't get me wrong, it will induce, and I'm gonna test it for like 3 and 5 groups, or 5 coils group and 3 bumps. And I can just take off, just use 3 sequences out of here, or 5. Disconnect the N2 and another one, and have 5. Okay, guys. So there is this is the wrong lack of communication here. Even though I have shown the diagram that I have all 15 coils connected with the electronics. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching.